True story. Imagine dining at a luxurious 5-star hotel. The experience doesn't end by placing your orders and perhaps making your payment. As a matter of fact, that is where it begins. From the presentation of the dishes to having a clean, serene environment, having the server at your beck and call, every single moment enhances your experience. Isn't that beautiful? But except for the fact that this is a metaphor for how businesses should approach customer onboarding after making a sale. I call it serving your value. It's not just about making the sale. It's about the services provided afterwards that ensures the customer satisfaction, brand loyalty, and long-term business sustainability, leading to having a repeat customer that will pay you over and over and over again. So in this video, what I'm going to show you is how to satisfy your customer, increase your brand loyalty, and 10x your business profit through effective onboarding campaign. I see big mistakes that small businesses make all the time, and this is how it goes. So many of them focus on one-time sale and don't think about the repeat sales strategy that makes one client pay 10 times more after the initial sale. Now, most times, the reason why they do this is because they often assume that customer will automatically know how to use their product and services after the sale. They just ignore them and allow the customer do their stuff. Now, the reality of that is that many customers do not fully engage with your product and services well enough to get the desired result. As a result of that, it affects the customer satisfaction and the business metrics. So the customer goes away with a very, very bad experience, labeling your product or service as a bad product or ineffective, or worst case, they even call your product fake or they call you a fraud just because they don't know how to properly take advantage of the opportunity your product and services offer. And you know whose fault is that? Of course you do. It's your fault. The customer don't even know. It's your job to properly onboard them and introduce them to the best aspect of your product that will make them get immediate benefit of having to use your product and service. Now, this huge problem is simply solved by a simple onboarding campaign. An effective onboarding campaign will not only keep your customers free, it will turn your customers into an ambassador of your product and service. So let me walk you step by step on how to create an onboarding campaign. Usually, when it comes to creating an onboarding campaign, you need to lock down these 3 most important things, and I call them the 3 I's of onboarding campaign, or the 3 I's of serving your value. Number 1, you need to identify your product wow factor. What is the major thing that your customer gets immediately they have access to your product? What is that wow factor that your product has? That thing that gives them the aha moment. They say, wow, this is really, really good. What is that thing? You must identify it and know what that thing is, as that is the aspect that brings the true value of your product on the get-go. The second I is identify your product challenges. Now, what is a challenge that customer usually have when it comes to using your product? Every product have a challenge. So identify what is the hurdles that they are going to have while using your product. Is it that during using it, maybe it involves software or it involves time? What are those things that you've considered over the time you notice that most of your customers are having issues with it? So identify that particular challenge and keep it aside. I will tell you what to do with it. Then the third I is identify your product opportunity. Now, what are those extra benefits? What are those things that when customers start using your product, it opens up a new world for them? They'll be like, wow, I never thought I could do this with this product. I was thinking it was just that particular wow factor, but now I discovered that I can even do much more. I can unlock much more with this particular product. So what are those opportunities that your product can help your customers unlock while using your product? You got to get these 3 I's. You can get them all from customer feedback, using surveys, going to review website. Even if you are starting the product, you've not sold anything, so you can't get direct feedback from your customer. Go to your competitors' product, right? Check their review, check their surveys, right? Check what are people saying about the product. You'll be able to gather all this information. Then you can use this thing to identify your 3 I's of the product. Then over time, when you start getting your own data, you can now analyze your data to get this particular 3 I's of serving your value as you continue to modify your onboarding campaign. With that out of the way, let us dive deep into how to create your onboarding campaign that will help you turn $10 into $100 into $10,000 to $1 billion. So the first aspect of your onboarding campaign should be personalized welcome message. This is usually the initial message your customers will get after making their payment or purchasing your product. This message should start with a warm welcome message showing appreciation and recognition of the customer. Then quickly you move to the next phase of your onboarding campaign. The next phase will be your education and guidance. Now, when it comes to education and guidance, you have three parts of it. So first, education and guidance is you educate and guide your clients on how to achieve that wow factor that you have identified in the first step I talked about, right? So the goal here is to walk them through step-by-step processes that will help them achieve that wow factor that your product have. At this point, the moment you are able to do that, that will make your customer to realize the real value of your product on the get-go. So even if they don't get much after that, I assure you they will remain your client. Now, this could be through email, through a scheduled call, like a video call or a voice call. Whatever method you want to use it. This could be through a recorded video that you've done over some time. So, but the means does not matter. This particular wow factor of your product that will help them get that aha moment. So remember, I said step 2 is education and guidance to help them experience the wow factor. Number 3 is education and guidance to help them overcome the product challenge or the services challenge. Now, when it comes to this particular part, your goal here is to walk them through how to overcome the most challenging aspect of using your product. If clients don't know how to use it effectively, no matter how little the challenge is, they will not get the full benefit of using your product. So it's your responsibility to be able to create a guide that helps them overcome these particular identified challenges that others have been having. So this can also be done using an email or recorded video or a live session that will walk them through certain aspects of your product that other clients have difficulty using. Now, what you want to do here is to develop a strategic content. Usually when it comes to difficulty aspect of your product or the challenges, it's preferable you spend a little attention when it comes to create a tailored solution to serve these clients in order to help them overcome this hurdle. So at the end of the day, hopefully you should be able to eliminate the challenges that they are supposed to have, or if they already start having it, and now they can enjoy the simplicity and the value that your product. Step number 4 is education again and guidance. Education and guidance to explore the opportunities that your product offers. If you've noticed, after step 1, from step 2, 3, 4 are all education and guidance. That is what your onboarding, most part of your onboarding should be about. Educating and guiding them on how to get the benefit that your products offer effectively. So the goal here is to walk them through processes and step by step. Like I said, you can use email, recorded video, or live section to walk them through and explore with them some of the opportunities that is available for them while using your product. This will help them even go, wow, so I can do this, I can do this. You show them the potential of using your product and what they can achieve if they continue to use your product. At this point, your clients are very happy with it. They love the product and they see how easy it is to get what they are looking for and their desire is met. Now, step number 5 is check in and feedback loop. Now, when it comes to this particular aspect, this is the point where you begin time to time after walking them through the first to the fourth step. Step 5 is you checking in on them to know what they are doing, if they are actually utilizing the product properly and they are getting value out of it after you walk them through using the product. So now you are getting feedback loop. Now, this could be through email or through phone call. You get to check on them and see, oh, are you still using it? How is it? Are you getting your result? Are you getting result out of it? Are you still having challenges, or you are no more having challenges? This point, you are just trying to get feedback from your customers on how they are using your product. Now, the point of this particular part is to help you refine your process, right? To help you refine your onboarding process. So you will notice at this point, you begin to notice that what you thought was a way to show them opportunity is not really getting the job done, or is getting the job done, or what you thought was the major opportunity in your product. Some clients will turn out to tell you that, wow, they discover an even better opportunity that your product offers. You see, at this stage, you are learning a lot on the users of your product. This point is one of the most important aspects of the onboarding process. This is the point where you get more from your customers so that you can serve them more, and the process will continue to iterate itself, and they will remain with you, and they will keep paying you more and more because you are the only person who understands them better in the entire market. Step number 6 is the last step you do when it comes to the onboarding process. What you do at this point is to get customer feedback that you can use, right? At this point, you are sending them a review, customer feedback. You're asking them to do their review. After they've given you Step number 5, letting you know that they enjoy it and all, and then you now send it a formal way to take a survey or to review your product properly and to give you feedback that will help other people know how effective your product is. So you can use ratings, they can rate your product on different platforms. At this point, the purpose of this is to confirm the effectiveness of the onboarding campaign in order to get customer satisfaction, usage, rating, refund requests, and support inquiry. At this point, you are gathering further information that will help you. All this information will help you to continue to adapt and to redefine your onboarding process. At the same time, you'll be sharing the feedback to other people. This is where you get to use it as a testimonial and social proof for your business as well. Now, I dare you to do this from step 1 to step 6 and see if you will not break your bank. I dare you. You will be having repeat customers that will keep coming back to you, and they will keep paying you over and over and over and over again. So at this point, you know how I do my videos. I never leave you hanging. I'm going to be walking you through 5 tools that you should use when it comes to onboarding campaigns. I'll walk you through the 5 tools that are very essential to handle all these onboarding campaigns, and most of them are free tools. The first tool I'm going to be recommending for you is called Calendly. So Calendly will help you schedule all your meetings, right, with all your clients. The moment they make payment, it will automatically show them your availability, and they will book for their first initial session with you, where you get to welcome them and appreciate them. This can be a booking that will come with an automatic email or with a welcoming call. Whatever the case is, you choose how you handle this particular. But Calendly is very good when it comes to auto booking your meeting. So use it, integrate it with your website, and I'm sure almost all the automation platforms can easily integrate with Calendly. The second tool I'm going to be recommending for you when it comes to onboarding is Systemi.io or getresponse. Now, this tool will help you automate your emails and drip campaign, right? You start all the emails that you're going to be sending, you don't need to be sending them manually. It will automatically add them to your campaign and will be sending them in the right order, every of your clients. And you don't need to do this yourself. That is why I say onboarding is just the key to serving your value, because if you know how to do it properly, you will not even need to do it by yourself. You set it up once and it keeps working for you. And the next tool is Asana. Asana will help you in tracking your processes and also managing your project. Depending on the kind of business, this will help you, especially when you have multiple projects that you're working on. This will help you track multiple clients and their job, and also track the progress. If you are a freelancer, for instance, and you are working on client job, Asana is a very good project management tool that will help you track all the processes and the steps that you're taking while you are delivering this particular product. This is very good when it comes to onboarding, because you can be giving clients real-time feedback on what is going on with their job and how the project is going and how the task is being handled. So they will be in the know, and this will help them understand that they are in connection with you, they are in contact, you are engaging with them, and to help you gain more trust, it will lead to repeat customers. The next tool is Zoom or Riverside. These tools will help you when it comes to video call. If, for instance, you want to have a video call to explain certain things or talk about the product, whatever the case is, whatever part of the steps in your campaign that you are in, and you want to use video call, then go ahead and use Zoom. You have the free version or the paid version, and also Riverside. Link below for all the tools that I mentioned in this particular section. So these tools are very good. Go ahead and use them in your onboarding, and you will love them. Now, another great tool is Camtasia. Why I love this tool is the fact that it will help you record your screen. Maybe you want to do a walkthrough video, right? You want to walk them through certain steps. Maybe you are creating something that is visual. So you want to walk them through, say, okay, click here, let's go to this place. You can be able to create your video and record the screen with Camtasia. It's a fantastic tool when it comes to screen recording, and it's very good for tutorial. So you want to walk them through several steps in your software or in your business or your processes, and you think you need to record your screen while you speak, while you show them what to do. This is a fantastic tool to use. Last but not the least is Google Doc, my most favorite out of all the tools except for the automation tool. Google Doc is what I use to create my content, right? Organize my content, format my content. Every idea I put it on Google Doc, and I can access them on all of my devices on the go. So I don't need to be thinking about, oh, I need to connect or I need to be in one particular spot to have access to my document. Google Doc is fantastic when you are creating your content that you're using during the onboarding. So I would like to give you one final tool. It's a bonus tool, and the tool is CharPT. So CharPT will literally help you in doing almost everything, right? Like almost everything, even the email automation, if you can link it up with Zapier. So for creating your content, for coming up with tutorial, with the course, everything, like almost everything, like, right? So you can integrate it with other plugins to get a lot of things done. ChatGPT will do a lot for you when it comes to onboarding. As a matter of fact, if you don't even know the challenges that you will have, ChatGPT can also help you in walking you through some of the challenges that people have when using certain product. It's fantastic. And that is the last in the tools I recommend for you whenever you're doing your onboarding. If you are able to follow all the steps I outlined in this particular video, there is no way that you will not be able to have an effective making your clients pay times 10 of the amount that they initially paid you. Because what everybody is looking for is the person that can make his life or her life easy. And onboarding does just that. It makes life easy for your client, and they will never leave you if you are doing that consistently, especially on an autopilot. So now you have been equipped with my $100,000 onboarding blueprint. From understanding the purpose of onboarding for 3 I's of serving your value and following the steps to creating onboarding campaigns, then choosing the best tool that suits your business, it's time for you to go turn your customers into your ambassadors with effective onboarding campaign that I just walked you through. If you find value in this particular video, give it a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for subsequent video. Go start and grow your business and make it work. Have a wonderful day.